pretty small. Majestic animals. The llamas or alpacas. I'm not sure what they are. And this is sort of an alpaca because it's weird. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. So, welcome to yet another video. Today we are on the very loud Ducati 698 Mono. So it's a Hypermotard, supermoto kind of bike. And don't expect any wheelies because I am not capable of doing wheelies. Or maybe I am, I'm not sure. We'll try, but or not. So I am on the Ducati right now. It's the 2024 edition. It sounds nice. So this is my first impressions video, and after a couple of hours, so I will do a full review. Damn. This exhaust is loud. It's way too loud, but it sounds nice. But it's a very light bike. That's the first thing that I noticed. So let me first start with thanking off Moto Hippo for this opportunity. We've started a collab, the same as with other dealers, and we are going to test out new bikes, doing full reviews and maybe even something else. But yeah, really excited. This is the third bike I'm testing right now. First two were Yamahas. Moto Hippo is a Ducati and Moto Morini and Yamaha dealer, so it's very nice. Really nice brands all together, and they really complement each other. Man, oh my god. So this bike is the ultimate fun bike. It's a new model, completely new engine. It's a single cylinder engine and it's really loud. We're doing a first ride review. And after the first ride review we'll do a full review. So I'm going to ride a little track, about 60 kilometers, and after that we will do the full review. In the first impressions review I always have certain subjects. First off, we're going to talk about the engine. Second, we're going to talk about rideability. Third, or second maybe also, the suspension. First impressions on the suspension. The overall looks of this bike. We're going to do a little walk around, and after that I will give you my final conclusions about what I think of this bike and what kind of feeling it gives me. So let's go! So first off, the engine. So this is a single cylinder engine, and I was expecting it to really vibrate, but it does vibrate if you're in the wrong gear. But it doesn't feel like a small single cylinder engine, because it isn't. It's a really big single cylinder engine, around 700 cc's. So, and I think top of my head, it's around 70 brake horsepower or something like that. So that's pretty significant. rides really easily, a little bit too easy. You can really lose your license with this bike. This thing is loud. That's Termioni exhaust, but it sounds like they removed the catalyst or something like that, but I will check on that because it's damn loud. It rides so easily. So, yeah, okay. First impressions on the engine. As I said, around 70 brake horsepower, a single cylinder. It's not really vibrating. I think it's a really fun engine. It sounds absolutely amazing. It does sound really loud. But yeah, I think it's a good spot and time to do a 0 to 100. Well, let's see how fast it is. 0, go. More than fast enough. It doesn't rip your arm off, something like that, but it's pretty nice. Yeah. Well, let's do a little walk around near the beautiful, majestic animals, the llamas or alpacas. I'm not sure what they are, but they look really funny. They're not goats, and they're also not dogs, so it should be alpacas or llamas or something like that. One or the other. They look really cool. And this is sort of a alpaca because it's weird. Who is selling a supermoto right now? Only KTM, I think. The big brands then, of course. Let's do a little walk around. Okay. So the Ducati 698 Hypermotard mono, completely new engine, single-sided disc at the front, nice Ducati look, little baby Diavo look headlight, really good Brembos, really good brakes, really nice cover by the way, seat cover, looks good, looks cool. It's extremely light. I think that's one of the big pluses of this bike. This one has Termioni titanium exhaust system, so that explains the loud noise. So this is, I think this is catless. Should be. Yeah, there's no cat in it, I think. It sounds awesome, but it's a little bit too loud for my taste. But yeah, depends on the person, I think. Brembos at the rear, ABS of course, so a super motard with ABS. Yeah, red color scheme because it's Ducati. It's pretty cheap plastics, but that's the whole point of a supermoto machine. They're easily be replaced, I think, pretty cheap. But I do think what I really like is that you don't see any bolts on the outside. So of course this cap has bolts, but this one doesn't. This one also doesn't. So it's a really clean look. Of course an Italian flag because they're proud, and they should be. They make really good bikes in Italy. And of course beautiful llamas and alpacas or something. They look really cool. Can we walk to that, or am I going to end up in a ditch or something like that? No, let's not try it. So it has Pirelli Diablo Rosso tires, so that's a really sporty tire, and you feel that it's really nice grippy tire. So it has, I think, 17-inch at the front and also 17-inch at the rear, which is pretty standard for supermoto wheels. That's really nice, light bike, really fun bike. I would not recommend this as an only bike if you are going to do trips or something like that, but as a bike in itself, as a second bike, it's really fun. So let's drive it a little bit more, and I will see you in a bit. So I think I'm already ready for the final conclusions, or the first impression conclusions. I think it's a really nice and fun bike to ride. It has pretty good quality components. It feels like a supermoto, but still a Ducati. And you notice that in attention to detail, I don't like the fact that the Ducati logo is on its the wrong way around, but okay. But yeah, it's just a really fun bike to ride, and I think this bike is perfect as a second bike, a bike to have next to, let's say, Multistrada or something like that, or anything in that region. It's just really fun. It's really fun to drive. Let's check if my hello. Yeah. So it's there's really good brakes, really good suspension. I think it's pretty expensive. I will check and I will let you know in the full review, of course. But my guess is that it's probably a little bit on the expensive side, but you do get high quality components with that. This one has a titanium exhaust, and that thing is really loud. So that's a little bit of an annoyance if you don't like it. But I personally like it, but I would not buy it myself because I think it's a little bit too loud. But yeah, that's it. So if you like this video, please leave a like, leave a comment if you have any questions about this bike. I will do a full review. I think I will post the review a week or two later than this one. And yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's go in the final corner. Bye. If you want to see my newest video, tap here. If you want to see my recommended video for you, tap here. And if you want to subscribe, tap here. Thanks for watching. Tap here, or tap here.